Greetings and welcome, ladies and gentlemen and everyone in between. I'm John Maciel, back for more Shadow Era and more Lost Lands Part 3 spoilers. Now, we've gone over a bunch of allies already coming up in Part 3. We went over an attachment, a couple of artifacts, but we haven't looked at generic abilities yet. So this next ability that I want to talk about is a tech ability. Now, I've always talked about how important tech is in your deck. Helps you answer any weaknesses that your deck may have, or something that's currently strong in the meta to tech against. So let's take a look at this first card here. This card is called Relinquish. It's a 3-cost neutral ability. Target ally has all enemy attachments exiled. Then target opposing hero or ally takes damage equal to the number of attachments exiled this way. So this is a neutral ability, so human or shadow can use this. Now, one of the things that I think about first for this card is in Beantalk's Vest, you have a stacking crippling blow where Curse of the Aldmore locks down that ally, locks down your hero ability because of the shadow energy sustain. So if you used Relinquish on that ally, it would exile both of those abilities, so he wouldn't be able to recycle Crippling Blow with a Braxnoing Veteran. And you can either do 2 damage to an opposing hero or an opposing ally. So this can be targeted on either your friendly allies or the opposing allies as well. So for a time we had attachment priests that were very popular in the meta, stacking attachments on their ally. So you can target that ally too with Relinquish to exile all those attachments and deal a bunch of damage to either the hero or another one of the allies. So it would exile through Divine Connection, it would exile through Radiant Wisp. So it's a really good effect in that regards into getting rid of that whole cycle component that some of those attachment decks have. For the Vest side of things, Elos Resolve is a friendly attachment that decks often struggle dealing with, so this would take care of that. Maybe attachment Wolven comes back, and you have attachments on Wolven decks. For a time before, there was the Elementalist version using early exalts with the Wolven location on top of Relentless Savagery, so Relinquish could exile those locations too. So it's going to be a pretty flexible tech card, I would say, because not only does it hamper those decks if they're strong in the meta, but it's also going to help your deck overall, because warriors are always going to have Crippling Blow, right? So you can at least take out that. I don't blame this design in terms of not being able to target heroes for it, because I think that would hurt warrior decks too much, right? So I wouldn't want to do that either, right? And it would hurt like Jericho decks too, like attachment Jericho decks too much, getting rid of all the attachments on Jericho. So I do like the fact that it's only targeting allies with this. But again, I also like the fact that it's versatile and that it can target either your ally or opposing allies, because most times people focus on the attachments on their allies, right? Like Sacrificial Lamb, Road Less Traveled, A Legend Rises, things like that. There are some cards that people do use, like Rapacious Vermin, to get rid of the opposing side of things, so that's still going to be an option. Same thing with Sorcerer of India, that's still going to be an option to use against those decks if you don't want to put an ability and you want to just leave it on the allies to handle it. So those are still going to be options, but again, those allies have to stick on the board, right? In the past they were on summon abilities, now they're activated abilities. So if you find that against those decks those allies have a hard time surviving, you will have Relinquish as an option to use now. So overall, I like the card. I like the fact that you can ping the hero with the damage too. You're not just pinging allies. I feel like there's going to be a lot you can do with this card in deck building. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the new tech option to dealing with attachments. And I'll see you guys next time. Hey everyone, did you enjoy today's video? Be sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Did you hate today's video? Then be sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. It's really the only way I can tell. Thanks.